Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do the looking back on my pregnancy tag, and if you hear toys and stuff, it's Phoenix right here. Are you excited, buddy? Yeah. So, question one, what's one thing you would change about your pregnancy? The one thing I would change about my pregnancy is, I guess, having a C-section and having him a few weeks early. Most surprising symptom was the shortness of breath. Like, I've heard about it and I knew that you lose, but it was definitely a surprise when it actually happened, like to the intense that how intensified it was, you losing your breath and like you're feeling like you couldn't breathe, and it was a lot more than I thought it would be. Number 3, something every pregnant woman should know: the heartburn goes away as soon as you deliver the baby, unless I guess if you were really prone to heartburn before. But my heartburn was so bad while I was pregnant, and it was literally like I didn't even, the next morning once I delivered him and was fully aware, I was like, wow, there's like absolutely no heartburn. So like it went away like instantly. Number 4, funniest thing that happened while you were pregnant. I don't know. I'm going to have to come back to that one. Number 5, what's the one thing you couldn't get enough of? I couldn't get enough of orange soda. I try not to drink it as much because I know it wasn't too good for me. But before I was pregnant, I was all about water for everything. And then once I was pregnant, it's like I wanted orange soda all the time. Everywhere we went, I wanted orange soda. And even now I like orange soda, but it was like intensified. I like really wanted orange soda all the time. Number 6, one thing that annoyed you the most about pregnancy. One thing that annoyed me the most was the fact that I couldn't do certain things for myself, that I had limitations, and I hate that in anything. I like to be able to, if I do groceries, I like to be able to bring all the bags up if I please. I like to, if I want to move something, I don't want to have to wait until my husband gets home if I can physically move it myself. But being pregnant, you have a lot of limitations, and that wasn't fun. I definitely was not enjoying the fact that I had to wait and I couldn't do things myself. I had to be reliant on other people. Number 7, a word of advice for pregnant women. Okay, word of advice is to enjoy your pregnancy as much as you possibly can. Don't be stressed out about it. Just enjoy it and sleep as much as you can every time you can. I think I definitely slept a lot during my pregnancy. I was napping all the time. I definitely can say I slept a lot. Like everybody would tell you, sleep now. I definitely slept. Number 8, your favorite snack food while you were pregnant. I don't think I had a specific thing that would be any different than normal, but I always wanted chips, not like Doritos and those type of chips, just regular chips from like the restaurant, like when you order spinach dip, those type of chips. So my husband had to get them for me all the time from Houlihan's. I still love those. Like I prefer those every time he goes. I tell him to get me some, but I definitely wanted those a lot more. Or they were my go-to snack. Like it was awesome. Because food tastes so much better when you're pregnant. So, number 9, food that made you sick while you were pregnant. Okay, I love Chef Boyardee food. I don't know, I love it still. So, but beefaroni was one of my favorite, and I could not have it at all. Like I would eat the whole plate, and as soon as I was done, the last spoon in my mouth, I would spit it up, throw it up instantly. Like it was just every single time, and I tried probably 3 times because I'm like, oh, I really enjoy it, and all 3 times. So I was like, okay, forget it. And then after I was pregnant, I tried it and it was fine. So definitely made me sick. Number 10, silly thing you cried about while you were pregnant. I cried about everything. crying was just something I did all the time while I was pregnant. I'm a crybaby in general, so while I was pregnant, it was just a lot more. But think of a silly thing. I can't, because everything was silly. My husband would laugh, like he's like, "Are you seriously crying?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'm seriously crying." And before you're pregnant, you see or hear stories like this, and you're like, "Oh my God, like that's not gonna be me," or "Wow, that's serious." But it is, like whatever it is such a serious, big deal to you. And I can't remember, but it was so, I mean, there was just so many stupid things that I cried about. Number 11, names that you considered. I really didn't consider any other name. Once we knew it was a boy, we knew it was going to be Phoenix. My husband knew his first son was going to be Phoenix way before he even met me. So when he met me, it was part of our marriage agreement that our firstborn son would be Phoenix, and I was okay with that. I learned to love the name. From the beginning, I was like, "Oh, that's a unique name." And then throughout our dating and marriage, we always refer to our first son as Phoenix, like when you talk about things. So there was really no other name that was considered for a boy. And for a girl, I won't tell you, because we might, if we ever have a girl, then that'll be her name. So thank you guys for watching, and I tag anybody who hasn't done this. And it was very fun to look back at my pregnancy and all the good stuff from it. And this is what came from my pregnancy. Right, little baby? You were in mama's belly? Yay, so big. So big. Thanks for watching.